Alright, so we're doing something a little different. I'm introducing Jane, the backyard carpenter. Alright, I'm behind the camera. Alright, I'm Van, the backyard carpenter. Anyway, so we decided to do something a little different this time, and that is we're going to actually put these in place, make sure that they're all lined up with the previous boards over here, okay, because we were concerned about creating big old cracks, but nothing much we can do about it. Alright, because what happened is this material, because Jane can tell you it's wet.
It's very wet. It'll be squishy.
Yeah, so
juicy.
So when we're through laying them all out, and we're going to put just one screw in them for right now, I'm going to pop a blue line, and I'll show you what that is when it's time to do it. Alright, and then I'm going to take a circular saw and cut them all off at the same time. That way, we're not cutting one at a time. Now we have a situation over here. Excuse me there. Well, excuse me. Yeah. All right. That we forgot to get a 2x6, which we don't need a 8-foot or 10-foot. So I'm going to take two of these pieces of the decking, okay, and install them right there. All right. So that's what I'm getting ready to do. I've already got my saw set up over here, and I'm getting ready to cut two of them the same length and then screw them up. So that's what I'm doing. So a lot of people have music in the background, you know, when they're doing their recording on YouTube, wherever. So we just have Pablo and Cruz playing in the background. But anyway, I made sure that I've lined both of these boards up flush right here. Here's my mark right here, okay, and then I'm going to cut both of them at the same time. See if I can set up the camera to see this. Here we go. I believe, oh yeah. Okay, now we can see it. Alright, so, I got gloves somewhere. Okay. Alright, found my gloves. Alright, so now, I'm gonna cut these off both at the same time. Because this side right here is flush. Here we go. Got my gloves on for safety. Oh. That was my tracker just fell off, so I can't be tracked anymore. That's not the way to do it. Instead of having to go out, don't you just love my teeth? Anyway, I do. Instead of having to go out and cut, buy a 2x6 and just use a piece of it, I decided to use these two deckings, okay, that we had left over to go right here. So we're going to put one. Oh wow!
Does it fit?
What I'm going to do, all right, is I'm going to pile it right here. Okay. Alright.
Pilot, which means to start the screw in there, but not run it all the way through.
Alright. And then
don't you love his yellow hat?
Alright, so now
that's from Bible school.
Now I got to, well, I'm just going to raise it up to there because we know that's where we want it.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm not really concerned about level. Alright, so now I'm going to do a thing called toe nailing, okay?
I have a hard time with that. It's putting the screw in at a...
From the side.
Like from the side, like a 45-degree angle.
Alright, now I'm going to put this one. Alright. Going to do the same thing, going to do a pilot. Now some people would ask, wouldn't it be just faster for me to grab my Pavlov framer and fire these up with a nail? But we've already seen when it came time to try to take the old deck apart that it really did help to have screws. All right, so here we go. Whoa!
Get in there.
What did we just see? We just saw that I hit another screw.
Uh-oh.
Straight on top of it. Yeah, so we're going to do this. So I
There we
missed
go.
it that time. Alright, so I'm going to do a toenail over here.
From this view, it's kind of like having a drone, isn't it?
Alright, one right here. And I'm going to actually try to go through both boards.
Think you did?
Yep. Alright, now, with that done, oh, can I get this one out or just, we're going to hammer it? No, can't get it out. Alright, I'm afraid it's going to be in our way. Well, it's actually not. So,
Oh,
this
perfect.
is actually where they go.
Okay, now I understand.
Okay.
You assumed I knew that.
Okay, now,
He thought I could read his
so we
mind.
got both side wings now.
Mm-hmm.
Both side wings now.
Sorry, I was focused on the deck.
Alright, what the big debate is, do you put these boards bar side up or bar side down? In this case, we really don't care because we don't want that to show. So we just flip it over.
Okay.
Alright, so what Jane's going to do is she's going to go along and she's going to line these up with the previous boards, and then she's just going to put one screw for right now.
See how I've
Okay?
filled them into where we took out all the old boards so it'll all blend in together once it's all done and painted. It's looking great.
I'm not sure where this one is supposed to go.
Is that it, Backyard Carpenter?
That's it.
See ya.
Okay, what we're doing is we're taking the alien hammer and we're tapping, and she's telling me when they're flush. All right, I'm going to tap again, okay, and she's telling me when they're flush back there. Here we go.
Whoa, stop.
Okay.
Stop.
And she's saying, whoa, 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 stop. So I'm going down here and look, and they look pretty good. All right, so now Jane's going to put a screw in each of these. All right, let me take you around here. Y'all come with me. Come on. Y'all come with me. All right, so what I've done is I've made my mark right here on where this board right here has got to be cut out to wrap around that. All right, so what I'm facing is I'm going to probably have to get the table saw out and rip a little bitty piece on this. Now, because no one will ever be stepping on this little bitty piece because the banisters are going to be right here, we're not worried about it breaking on somebody's weight. So I've got my saber saw out, get ready to plug it up and cut this off. All right. This is a saber saw. All right, now I'm going to cut out so that this board wraps around this post. All right, here we go. Alright, the reason I was doing that little sideways cutting there toward the end is because these are not ever true cutters, okay, and it kind of went in an angle, which means it was going to do like this. Right. So now,
Oops.
right. All right, looks like it's going to be pretty good. Uh-oh.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Don't uh-oh on camera.
Okay, so the slender piece is going to have to be through here. Ha! Ha!
What is it?
Oh, I ain't saying. Anyway, here's what happened. Is for some reason I didn't take into consideration that I didn't need to go this deep into that board. Looks like. All right, so I'm going to do the same thing down there and cut it out. Thank you very much. We'll be back. So Jane's at it again, and we have suspected that we're going to run out of screws. But anyway, so what she's trying to do is try to get the bottom board and the top locked down pretty good. And if we have enough, we'll try to put screws on the other floor joists along here, or deck joists along here. So what I'm doing is I've made measurements right here and there that I've now got to cut out and slide into, and it's creating a funky looking board. And so we're going to broadcast to the world that I've got to cut a board that looks like that. But anyway, so I guess we're that's why we're the backyard carpenters. So I got to cut this out. I'm going to explain how I determine how to cut that little chunk out of here. And we're hoping that the sun's going to go back behind the clouds because it's too hot to be out here. But anyway, so this is going to be the outside board. You know, so that's why I've got it cut like that. So I'll lay the speed square up against this 4x4 and come across. All right, and then I make my mark where I'm going to cut out. All right, so tells me in a way that a little 4x4 cattywonker, but I didn't tell you that. On this board I popped a blue line for a guide, and now I'm going to do what they call freestyling on the table saw with Jane's help. What she's attempting to do is put the dust bag on, but in this case, sweetheart, love of my life, let's do it after we rip this board. So here we go.
All right, what we're doing now is I've got all the 8-foot and 10-foot boards screwed down at the ends, and it went much faster just to lay the boards in place. And now Van popped a blue line to make it straight at the edge of this first level of the deck, and he just has to go down the blue line now and cut them all off so they're even. And this went so much faster than cutting each board individually. So basically, after he cuts these off, this top level of the deck, the bottom part anyway, will be done. Ta-da! Looks super
Wow.
duper. Yay!
Wow. Okay. Now we're about to get out of the sun.
Uh-oh.
Out of the sun and start working on the air conditioner to get us into shape. We'll finish this where we lay the rest of the screws we got. We'll run out of screws. And as far as we can get, then we got to get another bag of screws. We be uptown now. All right, we decided to go ahead and get an air conditioner heater. This is actually an air conditioner heater. Kind of misled me. I didn't realize that it was supposed to have a box that the air conditioner went in. So you install the box, and then so we kind of makeshift around. Did some little on board, did some foam to block, the airflow. We put some little sticks up here so the window can't go up and down. So it's very secure. We removed the plug on the back so it'll drain. So now we got a nice cool place in the shop, and then in the winter time we can convert it to heat. So we are now uptown. Yeah. This is what we completed today. Now it's just a matter. We're about to run out of screws, so we got to get another box. So we got to finish screwing down these boards. But we got them secured for right now. But we just got, here and there. You see, there's not any screws. All right. So then the other thing is, we now have lowered the string to represent that the lower deck will be this far down. So it's just a matter of stepping off the deck onto the ground. The law reads that the rise has to be no more than 7 inches. So what we'll try to do is design our support beams and make sure that it's a little off the ground, but make sure it's no more than 7 inches. So that's what we got to today. The sun came out, and it's just unbearable, and just we can only just take so much. So we done for today.